Hi, I'm Holly Wakastora, a certified Iyengar yoga teacher practicing in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and this is Megan, and today we're practicing yoga for fertility of all kinds. This is Upavistha Konasana and Baddha Konasana using the chair for support, or you can do without the chair. So from Dandasana, staff pose, see how Megan takes her legs apart. She's extending from her inner thighs towards her inner heels. Yeah, and placing her hands on the floor behind her to press the backs of her thighs and knees down into the floor. She reaches from the buttock bones to the heels to do that. And then, as she presses her hands down into the floor, she lifts the back of her rib cage up and moves it forward towards her chest. So she's lengthening her lower back and broadening her pelvic floor. And by lifting her back ribs up as she presses her thighs and hands down, she's lightening the load on her pelvic floor. Okay, now from here, see how she's going to take one leg, turn it out to the side, and bend the knee, and bring the foot in front of her. And then she does the same thing with the other foot, knee, hip, yep, and comes to Baddha Konasana. And again, so the action is to press the hands down to lift the back ribs up and move them forward towards the chest, but now she's also going to press her thighs down, but this time it's her outer thighs and outer knees. And again, just like in Virabhadrasana 1, her pelvic floor is parallel to the floor. Okay, now watch how Megan's going to show how you can use a chair to help you gain more lift and height in this pose. She's going to turn sideways. And also, if you have difficulty sitting and bringing your pelvis into a position where it's perpendicular to the floor, you can take a blanket on its angle and place it underneath your buttock bones. Okay, so see how she's going to bring that chair closer to her and hold where the legs and the back meet, and bend your elbows and bring your elbows down. Yep. Okay, now see how Megan's going to press her knees down and pull down on the chair to help her lift her spine up from the tailbone all the way to the base of her skull. She's lifting the front of her spine. As she extends out through her heels and presses her outer knees and hips down, she keeps that pelvic floor light and airy as it spreads. And then see how she can bring her feet into Baddha Konasana here. Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose with the soles of the feet together. And see how as she bends her elbows and pulls down on the chair, she can press her thighs down more. Press her thighs and knees down as she lifts her back ribs up and away from the floor. And you can see how long the front of her spine is here. So that is Upavistha Konasana, seated angle pose, and Baddha Konasana using